Can you answer these questions? Example 1. Calculate correct to 2 decimal places the circumference of each circle. In example A, when we look at the diagram, the very first thing we check is, are we given the diameter or the radius? Here we clearly are given the diameter, so that immediately tells us to use the formula circumference equals pi times the diameter. We write the formula down first every single time. The diameter is 10 centimeters in this question. So we substitute the diameter 10 into the formula. Now grab your calculator and type in pi times 10, which equals 31.4159 continued. We need this correct to 2 decimal places. Our target digit is the 1. Check the digit straight after. The number after is 5, so we round up. Final answer equals 31.42 centimeters. In example B, check the diagram and see if you're given the diameter or the radius. This time we're given the radius, so we use this formula. Circumference equals 2 times pi times the radius. Write down the formula. Then in this question, the radius is 4. Substitute this into the formula. Now on the calculator, type in 2 times pi times 4, which equals 25.1327 continued. Finally, rounding to 2 decimal places, the target digit is 3. The next digit is 2, which is less than 5, so we round down. Final answer is 25.13 meters. If you want to follow along and not miss anything, we are working through my free length booklet. I'll leave a link in the description. In example C, we check the diagram to see what we're given. Again, we're given the radius, so we use this formula. In this question, the radius is 16.2. So let's substitute this into the formula. And now we're going to get circumference equals 2 times pi times 16.2. Now to calculate, use the calculator. Getting 101.7876 continued. Rounding your answer to 2 decimal places, we get 101.79 meters. We're using the skills of rounding decimals. If you need a refresher knowledge on this skill, I'll leave a link to my video in the description. In example D, let's try solve this using both formulas. Method 1, we check the diagram. Since we're given the diameter, let's use circumference equals pi times the diameter. The diameter is 90 for this question. Replace D in the formula with 90. Now use the calculator to calculate. Getting 282.7422 continued. Round to 2 decimal places, giving a final answer of 282.74 centimeters. Method 2, using the other formula. Since this formula we need the radius, if you're given the diameter, the way to get the radius is halving the diameter, because the diameter is 2 lots of the radius. In this case, the radius is 45 centimeters. So we substitute this into the formula for R. Using the calculator and rounding to 2 decimal places, we get the same answer of 282.74 centimeters. You've now mastered these exam questions. However, to move forward in the topic, this is your next lesson. Watch this next video to get the best visual demonstration of this skill.